they posted in the vibes. I'm not what you thought. Got this short inch on my bag. I'm not one to talk, and I'm mad at what you said. This shit getting too dead. I keep talking to my blade. Look, my eyes they dead. Feel my heart is lead. I'm inside the smoke. He outside beneath the shed. Marble on the drive. This shit cost a lot. This shit gonna eat and shit. The whole thing is pot. 40 plant crop. This shit like a job. Every time we hit the club, we creating spot. Wagner bitch with doves, and they show me love. I hit again. Caught this shit a super dove. Don't try hit my phone. I'm not picking up. I didn't know I need it. Got it. Name is showing up. Cause you feel what I'm saying. Cause you turn on fucking plane. I just had a boat. Now I'm going super sane. Turn it up, yeah. Just hold me a case. I'll come through and fuck it up. Yeah, bust it up. I play out this pack. Me and my bitch had bust it up. Yeah, I jumped in this AMG and I'm ready. Oh my god. He jump at this Buick and he gon' turn this shit to COD. I get hot update. I make this shit inside the pod. Take his face away. He's trying to talk to the guys.
Gamers, holy shit. Gamers, holy shit, we got a fucking internet connection. Oh my goodness. Alright, hold up. We're gonna let it sit for just a moment and make sure that we don't have any crazy issues. Alright, Hand of Ra is about to meet the... Well, bam. Okay, fellas. We're gonna let it sit for just a second. Let me turn the music down just to 10. Alright, we're gonna turn it down just to 10. We're gonna let it sit for just a second. We're gonna hit like the 5-minute mark before we really dive into this, because last time Adriana Durante is the ES and A, or is, I'm gonna say Durantes. How you doing, Adriana? How you doing? Can you see my hat? There it is. Yeah, there it is. It'll kind of disappear once it gets up here. Yeah, see, it kind of disappears. I gotta like... Oh, yeah, I gotta like bring it back. Oh, there we go. Gotta bring it back. All right, hell yeah. Internet connection is seemingly staying good. We got 435 Doghouse, Red Boy 16. Hell yeah, we got a lot of people in here. How's everybody doing? Yellow? I like yellow. Yellow's a good color. How's my day going? My day's going pretty good. Thank you for asking. Red Boys, how's your day doing? Let's see. We're going to wait just like another minute or two before we really get the stream going. Because I want to make sure my internet connection is stable. I've been having issues lately where I'll stream for a little bit and then all of a sudden my internet connection decides to just kill itself. So before I like really get going, right, I want to make sure that we're not gonna lose the internet. Your therapist suggested this chat? Good shit. Your therapist is a smart person. Damn right. Just hold on, fellas. Trust, okay? We're gonna get to play in the game at some point. Just give me like another minute. Seemingly, internet connection is stable. So I'm hyped about it. My hat's kind of disappearing. Oh, there it is. So it looks like whenever it disappears, I gotta just like nod my head over and then it come back. While we wait for internet, I'm gonna load the game up. So hold on. BBC, I got one. I got that. That's what I got. I got that. Yeah. Damn right. I got it. Right. Yeah, I got that. Show it. That. Just like that. It just flops out. Wiggling it around like, whoa, like that. Straight up wiggling my... I'm sitting on a... I got a blanket. Got my little skull blanket right here, but it's like... Hold on. My chair was on top of it. My big back, my big fat ass was sitting on top of my blanket. Fellas, we've hit the 6-minute mark and there's no internet issues. I'm bringing the game up. We're playing the fucking game. That means, though, we're about to lose music. So, hold on. If the internet shits out, I'm gonna lose my mind. Girl? Put a girl on? Put a girl on. Put a girl on. Put a girl on. Alright, hold on, fellas. Let me swap this background out for a video game. Hold on. Wha-bam! And wha-bam! Oh. Hold up, let's get a game going. And wha-bam! Oh, wha-bam! There it is. Oh, oh, beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Yeah, all of that. Beep, 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 beep. Spam emojis. Spam emojis. Don't do letters. Spam emojis. Do like, I don't know. Hey, yo. Yeah, this is what we're playing. We're gonna build some boats. We're gonna build some boats. We're gonna blow some shit up. Zero, welcome in. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got the fucking internet working. I went and held it at gunpoint and it started doing its job as it should, right? Gonna see if I had a... Oh, it's not showing up. Is it really not gonna show up? Holy shit. You can guess what I'm holding right now. It's really not gonna show up. Holy shit. It's kinda there. It's really bad. Anyway, let's build a boat. Let's build a boat. Oh, Uncle Oni gonna build a fucking boat. Designer mode, save me. Fucking stable ass internet connection. Oh, hallelujah. The day is saved. Alright, fellas, so let's get rid of that little pile of shit over there. I don't need that. And then hit F5, because that's what we need to do. Alright. You play Rocket League? I do not play Rocket League. I do not play Rocket League. The last time I played Rocket League was... Fuck, I guess maybe like the year that it released. I never got good at it. My buddies could like, you know, like fucking fly across the arena and like hit the ball in the goal from like literally any angle. I could not do that shit. I could drive around, I could jump, and I could like do some like really small flights, but I couldn't ever hit the ball perfect. So it wasn't my game. I wasn't good enough. All right, let's see. Let's build ourselves a boat. Let's build ourselves a boat. And what we want to do is build a... I just need to build myself a boat. I don't need to have any sort of restrictions. I just need to build what I want. So, let's build something. Let's build a boat. I should probably start out with building... Oh, let's turn music on. Is that loud enough? Can you have permissions? What permissions? Is the music loud enough? Turn it up some more. Let me know if the game music is too loud and I'll turn it back down. Alright, so let's get ourselves louder. Okay. Hold on. That better? It'll pick up in a little bit. It'll get a little bit louder just because it's the beginning of the song. Just keep me updated. If it gets too loud, I'll turn it down. Okay, good deal. All right, let's build ourselves like the lower portion of the boat, like the keel. Really, what I should have done is I should have Googled some boats to get like an idea for what I want to build. I think I'm going into this completely blind. So we'll see how it goes. 435 Doghouse. I'm going to call you Dog. If you want to watch this on full screen, like I understand if you want to watch it on vertical, you can like, you know, do you. But if you want to watch it on full screen, go to the channel and there's a second stream. Click on the one that says From the Depths at the end of the title. That's the full size screen. Can you have owner permissions? Yeah, go ahead, take over. Do your thing. Be the owner. Be John owner. Lucas, how you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you here. I want to build a boat. I want to build a boat. And not only do I want to build a boat, I want to build a boat that is almost similar to a sniper. I want it to have one gun. I want it to be really powerful and not all that fast. Nice little emoji bouncing around there. What am I guessing, sir? What am I guessing? Let's see, I think we're gonna swap down to like a 2 meter. Something like that. Is that too steep? I don't think that is too steep. That's probably okay. Successful date. Score. Make it big. Make the boat big. No, this boat's actually going to be pretty small. So I've never built a boat before. All of the stuff that I've built in this game flies around. So building a boat is a scary thing for me because I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's see. I want another triangle. And I guess that. Is that a good shape? That's a good lower shape, I guess. And then we'll do a wedge. Keep this thing super sleek in the front. I want to build a hydrofoil because that's what I want to build. I mean, I've never built one and I want to. So that's what we're going to go for. Let's do that. We'll just bring the front end of it up a little bit. Yeah, we're getting a shape going on here. Let's see, can I go ahead and start swapping out to like a 3 meter? Yeah, we'll do that. Can I do one of these motherfuckers? Yes, I can. Okay, good deal. And then we'll go over to that. And then something like that, I think, is what I want. I think. No guarantees. You know how it goes. We'll end up building something for an hour and then I realize I don't like it. I kind of like that. Oh, it's very narrow in the front. Okay, maybe we don't like that. Maybe we bring this edge up a little bit. And we do something like that. Kind of like, oh, not that. That's a wedge. Kind of like we're doing like a top to it. I kind of like that. I'm okay with that. That's a funky little shape. Yeah, we'll throw a hydrofoil underneath that thing and let it sit up. Is my PC good? It's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. It's got a RTX 4060 in it, and then a Hello, Onion. Just saying hi before heading to bed. Solo, I appreciate you sitting in. Hey, if you're heading to bed and you got like a smart TV or something, throw this stream on it and mute it if you don't want to listen to it or anything. The view, the time, really what matters is the watch hour. The time that you spend watching this stream is what helps me out. I'm being so dead ass. If you don't give a fuck about watching the stream but you want to help me out, go put me on like a spare phone or something and throw me in a corner. Just let my stream run. That helps the most. I'm not Onion. I'm not Onion. Totally, dude. I'll throw it on PC. I appreciate it. I really do. Alright, let's do something like that. No, I don't know. I mean, maybe I do. No, I think I need to start tapering this out. Something like that. That'll work. I don't know. You think this is too... Is this too narrow and tall? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it looks fine. Let's do something like that. Something like that. Kind of slope this down in the rear. Like that look. Something like that. I kind of like a slopey rear. I think that's okay. We'll see how to fix that little bulge right there at the end. I don't quite like that. I don't quite like that. All right, so before I really get to like building this thing out too big, let's throw in some stone for an AI. Just because it has EMP protection, and that's really what we're looking for. Something like that, and let's go ahead and build our AI on top of it. Do connector. We'll throw the transmitter back here, because the transmitter and the mainframe are kind of like our most important parts. We will throw some processing cards. Here we go. Nice little spine that we got going. And I suppose I'll just kind of sandwich this between stone for the time being. That should be decent enough. That should be a decent enough processing package to have us chilling out. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And then we're gonna need some sort of engine power. And before, I was using jets. And jets are cool as long as they're not underwater. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is a really efficient fuel engine and a propeller, because propeller will give me the forward and back movement that I want. And I might put on a spare jet engine just to kind of help it, really build the speed that I think I want it to have. So let's do a fuel engine. We'll do it that way. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay, we'll do crankshaft. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, flat 10. That works. And then superchargers all the way down the center. And carburetors down the side. Good shit. All right, and then I needed some cooling. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's That's Oni's engine right there. When Oni talks about building an engine, that's a flat 10 with 5 superchargers is what he's talking about. Alright, so that's good. This music's a little loud. We're going to turn it down just a tad. Alright, so now I want to build... We've got the engine, we've got the AI. We're going to need resources. So let's throw in an ammo box. Fuck, I guess back here at the rear. I guess we'll do this. You know, Lucas came in and said successful date and then dipped. He just left. He said, guess what? Guess what? I had a successful date and then dipped out. So, you know, maybe it's going good. Maybe it's going real good for him. I guess we'll get a lore update when he gives us one. Boat too short? No room for weapons? Nah, up there in front of the engine? I'm just gonna have one weapon on it. This is one that I want to keep below like 50k. I think I can do 50k on this. We're at 4.6 right now. If I need to extend it, I'll copy paste and make it a little longer. And then I guess if I make it longer, I'll probably make it a little wider too. Yeah, I'll make it a little wider as well. We'll see. All right, now we have explosive resources. Now let's throw in some on the PC, muting the stream. See you next stream. When is it? It'll be tomorrow. We're gonna be doing Watch Dogs again. So far it looks like I've fixed my internet issues. I was having internet issues earlier, but it looks like they fixed now. So should have a good Watch Dogs stream. And then after that, we'll do Skyrim from the depths again. Should be around this time, maybe an hour or two before right now. So whatever the time it is for you right now, 2 hours before now is the earliest I will ever go live for a normal stream. Is that good? Does that give you the information that you needed? All right, you think 8 storage boxes is enough? I think so. I think that's probably enough. And then we're gonna need fuel as well. Is stone flammable? No. Okay, cool. So we're gonna pack the outside of this. Hell yeah. Thanks, Onion. Hell yeah. Thanks, Solo. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. That's probably enough fuel, I would think. How much does that give me? Oh, yeah, that gives me a ton. Okay, that might be a little more than I need. That's better. Okay. So let's throw a cannon into this thing. We're going to do a regular APS build. I guess I could have done 3s here. There we go. We're going to do that. And what we're going to put here is a local weapon controller and a 1-axis turret. Ta-da! All right. Now, advanced cannon. And I want this thing to be a sniper. So I'm debating, right? Do I do a diff gun or do I do like a 3-meter autocannon and just let it be real slow? Because I don't have a lot of space, right? I don't have a whole lot of space. not only do I want this to be like the primary gun, I am gonna like have a couple missiles on here as well to help just kind of give variety to damage type. And then on top of that, I want a Sea Whiz. I want a Sea Whiz gun on the back of this thing. If not a Sea Whiz gun, then maybe Sea Whiz missiles. Yeah, maybe I'll have 2 sets of missiles. I have one set that does offensive damage, and I'll have one set that does Sea Whiz. That should be decent enough. Yeah, that should be decent enough. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. The top of this thing, I actually want a, where's it at? Slope to be about there. Oh, that's wrong grid, wrong grid. Be about there. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then I'm gonna taper this back. Something like that. I don't think I want that to meet at a point. I think I'll make it go out one more block, maybe. No. Transition, we'll do a 1 to 2 meter. Okay, hold up. 1 to 2 meter. Yeah, that's what we'll do, because that's what I want. Going down the side, it's a little 2 meter slope. Something like that. Yeah, okay. There you go. So that's like, that's about the side shape that I want, is something similar to that with like the little overhang in the front. I like the way that looks. Maybe, honestly, I might overhang that a little bit more just so I can hang some detection out there. No, what I'll do is I'll just put detection right here on the nose, on the cap. Okay. Let's go back to finishing up our cannon. That's probably high enough. And then we'll grab ourselves a 4 meter. Probably get away with a 4 meter. Maybe. Oh, it's not mirroring. Okay, hold up. Something like that. And then we will run some... I have to move the firing piece up one. Something like that. And then a cooler. Something like that. Okay, so the... what's it called? Are placed backwards. I gotcha. Lore drop, successful date. Finn? Lucas? What the fuck? Changed your name. Come on, man. This guy done changed his whole thing. Alright, well. Spicy ship. It's ready to explode, sir. Ready to explode. Is that gonna turn? Is that gonna... they gonna be able to turn? Let's see. No? Oh. Who the fuck is Finn? I mean, welcome to the stream. How you doing? But like, do I have two people dropping date lore in here now? I mean, that's pretty sick if I do. Okay, so this thing cannot turn. What's hitting? This block? Okay. We can probably fix that. Is that block something that is hidden? No, that is a corner. Okay. Okay, let's make adjustments. Okay, can you turn now? Yeah, you should be able to turn now. You've got plenty of room. Oh, well, other than the fact that I didn't mirror mode it. Okay. Okay, so can you move now? Yeah, okay. So we just need to thicken this up. Let's start by alloy, slope. We'll do that, and we'll do something like that. And then we'll grab the 2 meters. Kind of a weird connection, but we'll make it work. Okay. Something like that. So now, can I put in a... Will that work? Okay, yeah, that functions. Okay. I guess I could have put any block there. I gotcha. We're gonna put a full block then, if that's the case. I guess I'll just put a full 4 meter. Yeah, that works. And then what that? Guess who Finn is? The woman. Wow? Zero? No, wait. Nah, wow. Spicy ship. Okay, there we go. Lucas, are you trying to tell me that you got your woman watching a fucking From the Depths stream right now? Massive W. Massive. Like, actually massive. There's no way. That's some she's the one type shit. Fucking took her on a date and she was like, took her on a date and you were like, hey, you wanna watch this guy I found on YouTube with me? She's like, yeah, of course, I would love to do that. And you go, here, let me put him on. And he's wearing a fucking tinfoil hat, playing a fucking boat game. That's incredible. Shit, that's bringing a tear to my eye. I'm happy for you, brother. That's some good shit. That is some good shit. Oh, what the fuck happened here? The fuck is this? Hold on. Ah, mirror mode. Oh, mirror mode. Oh, mirror mode. Okay, so we needed a... What did we need right there? It wasn't one of these. Was it? No. Man, what the fuck did we do over there? We built up from the bottom. I think it's just blocks. And then we'll do that. And that. And... Wait, is that what we were doing? No. Hold up. Hold the phone. We're doing this. I'm not talking about this or this. I'm talking about this. Okay, so now... Oh, I'm a fucking genius. It works. There we go. Damn, what an ugly fucking mesh this is. Hold up, can we fix this? Can we remedy this? Can we... Can we fix this somehow? The answer is yeah. Yeah, we can. Just not gonna be pretty. I don't know. That's still really fucking bad. Let's see about... Maybe... Doing... Maybe this is the type of area that we put missiles. Maybe we... Maybe we say that this is just the area that missiles launch out of the front of this thing, you know? I think that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Fantastic idea. Hold up. Something like that. Hold up. Something like that. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Okay, hold up. Can we do like a 3 meter right here? You know what? I'm okay with that, I think. I am okay with that. Alright, so now does that give me a whole lot of room? Can this turret still turn, or is it too big and fat and greasy? Oh yeah, it's got plenty of room. Okay, hold up. I need to make sure that I can put missiles in here before I really dedicate to this. So, missiles... No, wrong way. Missiles only need the... torpedo tubes? You think I don't know if I could fit torpedoes right here. Maybe I could if I brought it down one. Could if I brought it down one. Yeah, I can probably do that. Let's see. If I'd get rid of that block. Yeah, I could have some big ass torpedoes underneath the turret right here. Yeah, that works. Hold on. Let me armor that a little. Something like that. Yeah, okay. I can fit a pretty good sized torpedo in here. Let's see about... Should a torpedo be a medium missile, or should it be like a volley of small missiles? I've never built a torpedo in my life, so... Whatever you tell me to do, I'll just do it. Because I don't know what, I don't know what a good torpedo size would be. Can you stay on the screen, please? Oh my goodness. I think what I'm going to have to do is tell the little thing that I have that's supposed to keep this on the screen. I think I'm going to have to tell it to be a little less specific about what it gets rid of. Medium? Okay, we'll do medium. Keep me from looking like a tweaker. Let's see. What is the difference between a rail and a gantry? Rail's way more expensive. Rail launchers are lighter and less durable, except gantry connections at both ends. So what's the fucking point? Lighter, less durable, and cost more? Okay. Why would you? Oh wait, not connected. Oh, not connected. Why? Did I build this wrong? No, that's facing the right way. Okay. Let's build the gantries against the wall, though, so it looks a little better. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then right here, we will build a blocks, lightweight. We'll grab the 3-meter one, right? Yeah, we'll do the 3-meter. So that way we can add in a where's it at? Missiles, ejector. I don't really guess an ejector is all that useful on a torpedo, though. That might be not the biggest thing. I guess we can just put a wireless receiver and call it a day. I think that probably works. Yeah, I just gotta build a missile controller now, which isn't terribly difficult. We just build a little controller. Actually, hold up. Can I build a controller, connector, a stagger fire? Oh wait, hold up. And then a identify friend or foe, and a transmitter. Yeah! Good shit. Look at me. Look at me go. Rail is for planes, made to look like pylons for jet wings, but also rail gantries are more versatile than normal ones. Okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, I knew they were for pylons, but if they don't provide any benefit other than just being lighter weight, couldn't you just use a gantry and then mimic it to look like a rail? And then you save yourself 400 material per rail? One turn guidance? I don't think I've ever used one turn either. Alright, let's build ourselves a torpedo propeller. And then we'll do... This unit will direct the missile on the course the player was facing when they launched the missile. If the AI is controlling the missile, then it will turn towards the target set by the weapon controller. Once a seeker, laser, etc. provides a real aim point, the one turn will disable permanently. The one turn operates regardless of the guidance delay. Okay. Let's put a fin back here. Maybe 2 fins. Fuck it. And then some fuel. And then a regulator. How long does that get us up to? 80 seconds? That should be plenty of time for it to hit. And then we'll do APN guidance. And then up here we'll do sonar. And I'm guessing if we're doing what's it called? A torpedo, either explosive or frag. Explosive or frag. Deep boop, deep doop doop deep deep doop. Start digging in your butt, twin. Rails can fire missiles in angles that normal gantry loses when you put hatches on them. Okay. Like, just dropping straight off the gantry rather than being kind of fired forward and out. Okay, I'm tracking. I think we're gonna do just... HE gets bonus damage underwater, so absolutely explosive. Understood. Understood. Should I put one turn on this or no? Oh, Rain, welcome in. How you doing, Rain? Welcome in. Also, Testy, I know, like, I read your thing. I just didn't say hey to you. How you doing? Man, we got a lot of people in here. How's everybody doing? We got a lot of people in here. Should I put one turn on this or no? I mean, it's got 2 fins. You think that's probably good enough? I guess that might be good enough. Max speed in the water is 50 meters a second. That's probably good enough to hit a boat. Forgot to mention that rail gantries have versatile connections like forward and backwards. Oh, okay, yeah, now see, I did see that because I did build a plane with a rail and I didn't really know why I was using it. So can you just have the missile like launch pad facing downwards and then the gantry facing like this? They don't have to be like in line. Tired and about to hit the hay, but wanted to say hi to my favorite gamer. Let me say hi to my favorite moderator. Testy, throw me on an extra device and let me run in the background. That was a fat heart. Hold up. There we go. Alright, I think that's probably... Oh wait, we can increase the propeller. Let's see, what was our lifetime? 80? Yeah, so let's get that up. We can burn like 5 seconds a lifetime to just sit in the water. I don't know, 54 seconds? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll burn 1 second. It has 1 second to just run out and maybe hit something. Ballast tank 2, 1 turn is also good for torpedoes. Both of those components can replace fuel tank. One turn. Oh, do you not need fuel tank for torpedo? Because it still says thrust duration is 70. You feeling good these days? What you been doing feeling good these days? What you got making you feel good these days? What's the ballast? Oh no, that's APN. This ballast tank. The ballast tank has 2 modifiers, depth and buoyancy. The depth modifier ranges from 0 to 500 and modifies the depth at which the missile will float. The buoyancy modifier modifies the buoyancy of the missile to either float, positive value, neutral, 0, or sink, negative value. Leaving both modifier values at 0 will result in a neutral buoyancy missile, which is useful for making torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, cool. So we didn't really lose anything. So you just don't need fuel tank on a torpedo apparently. That's pretty sick. They still need to be parallel to the launcher since that's where they're connected. Okay. Some components have free spaces that can store fuel. Yeah, I know, but like I had 2 fuel tanks and I only lost 5 seconds of fuel. I feel like the fuel tank should be, you know, a little more fuel-y than that. And then Lucas said also. Guess we'll just leave it at 0 and it'll just kind of do its thing. Okay. Copy to all matching launch pads. What's this thing look like? Okay. I definitely need to one day spend some time and make a munitions decorator. So that way we can have some prettier missiles, because these things are ugly as shit. I won't lie. Alright, let's build a shell for the APS. We have 4 meters to work with. Oh, I don't have any intakes. Start digging in your butt, twin. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Let's build a shell. We have 4 meters to work with. So I'm thinking like a 250 mil. And then just however many parts I can put in it. 16? That works for me. Kind of just glide along the surface so they might miss the sonar detection. Okay, yeah, I forgot to adjust float depth. Let's see, I want a armor piercing heat HE, 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 and then let's throw a frag down here at the end. And then let's put on a super cav. Yeah, that works. And we'll set this to like 90. Alright, what's our heat pin? Something like that should be good. Yeah, that looks good to me. Hi, Onion. Hi, Bomb Tradie. Sort of buffering. I'll be real. That actually might be you. No, not in like a bad way. But my internet connection is superb right now. Bitrate is currently holding a very steady 10,000 kilobits per second, like with fluctuations between 100 kilobits, so like 9900 to 111 or 10.1. That might be you. Like, is anyone else buffering? If anyone else is buffering, I'll take it as it's me. What's with my hat? Oh, there it is. It's on screen. It disappears if I sit still for too long. Okay, well, fuck me. Oh, there it goes. Anyways, I get to the dealership and I'm outside looking at all the Camry LEs I want. Yeah? HE frag, so when it blows up, it takes the whole ship. Zero wants to see my ship explode. Alright, do you not think I do a chemical payload at all? You think I just do like a Sabo round? Because I could do that. I could do a nice heavy Sabo. Let's see. Oh, that's warhead body. Sabo head. We could do a solid. Yeah, we could do solids all the way through. Hell, you think I could do a... What does a solid warhead body do? Loses some kinetic damage, but increases armor pierce. Okay, then do you think I could do a... that with some Sabo bodies? What's better? Oni, do you have a Discord and do you have somewhere to donate? Yes, all of that can be found on chromehell.com. Link in the description. And then we get inside and this guy starts talking to us. He says that currently there aren't any in stock. But I says to him, look out on your parking lot. There's lots of Camry LEDs out there. And he looks at me and he says, we ain't got none. He's going to have to talk to order a new one. Okay, well, hell yeah. It sounds like you get a fresh one. Real shit, if you get one that's like ordered to the dealership, ask them to not take all like the plastic and the shipping stuff off of it. Tell them that you want to do that. And then record a video of you taking like the little cover off the steering wheel and the plastic off the car, you know, when they ship it in. That'd be cool. We're gonna do some testing about which bullet is gonna work out better for us. $21.14 $214 versus $218. Is it worth it? With the extra armor pierce, it's only 2. What if we did Sabo? Yeah, I don't know if it's really worth it or not. Sabo head is always better. Sabo body is only needed when you need AP padding or you're using hollow point. On the other hand, Sabo head ignores angle damage reduction to some extent. So I thought Sabo head bounces a lot more. I thought it like needs to hit a flat surface to really pierce. Does it still pierce through like slanted surfaces? I thought that was like one of Sabo's weaknesses, was bouncing. Just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. High velocity and even higher armor pierce. Lower kinetic damage than AP head. For use against extremely hard targets. Reduces effective impact angle to 75. Okay, yeah, so it needs to hit a pretty flat surface. What are we building tonight on the boat game? We're actually building a boat. For the first time ever, we're building a fucking boat. I'm waiting on Rain to educate me on shellheads. Alright, so look, last time I muted the microphone before I crushed the bottle, and then somebody asked me to still crush the bottle in the microphone. Now both bounce the same, but when they are not bouncing, Sabo is better. Yay for boat building in the boat game. Look, we might use a propeller. Okay, so if I'm using Sabo heads, then I'm going to use solid bodies. Because that still gives me enough armor pierce. Hell, I might be able to swap this out for a super cav up here instead. How much armor pierce do I need? I think 47.9 is like pretty peak. I think that's pretty solid. I think we'll run with that. Because like, isn't it 48 is metal double stack? I think that's a pretty solid fucking number. I think it's about as good as it can possibly be. I hit the microphone, that's my fault. Personally, I wouldn't have mind if he bought a new one to the dealership and it was only $33,000. Put the gate before any down payments and stuff. However, I didn't want this guy to order a new car to the dealership without me test driving it. And like, why did he lie to me that he didn't have any when I was just outside looking at him? Basically to test if you were actually going to buy a car or not. That's it. He didn't want to waste his time with somebody who was going to walk around and look and then leave. So if he says, yeah, we don't have any in stock, and you say, ah, well, okay, and you leave, then he knows that you don't actually want a car. The only downside to him doing that is it kind of throws the customer, you, off from seeing him as the salesman. Alright. So we're going to run with this. Should I just make it a railgun? How much does this cost as of right now? 16. I've got the space, the material usage, material overhead. Do we make this thing a railgun? That could be pretty cool. What kind of... When is the podcast dropping? I guess when I get the ability to... I don't know, podcasts don't have visuals, do they? Do I need a camera for a podcast? Or are podcasts like audio only? I've never watched a podcast in my life, so I don't know. I think I'd fuck with doing a podcast. If there's video involved in podcasts, then I need to figure out how to turn my camera into, you know, like an output camera for recording. Because until I figure out how to do that, I would be stuck using webcam or action camera. Think Creepcast, if you know what that is. Okay, yeah, there's video in that. There's video for that. I guess when I think podcast, I think of like Spotify. And then, well, I mean, I guess like Creepcast or like Joe Rogan or something. I guess that's a podcast, right? Just a bunch of dudes sitting around talking. That's a podcast, right? So yeah, I just got to figure out how to set a camera up to be, you know, like always broadcasting. Because like the actual camera that I have can only do, I support your podcast. You've got a soothing voice for real. Fire. See, so I'm glad that you say that because I really do worry about my microphone, like audio. Oh, my face is getting cut off. Dude, I need to get a fucking green screen in here. I worry about sometimes this compressing myself a little bit too much because I do run my microphone through a compressor before it goes to stream, because without it, when I look away even a little bit, like I know I got a little bit quieter and I'm only going to get quieter as I look further and further away. Without me running it through a compressor, I can look like right here. Hold up, let's see. Camera. Okay, so I'm like this far off to the side of the microphone, right? And you can barely hear me. Fuck, I'm looking at the audio thing right now. I'm much quieter. So without a compressor, you just straight up couldn't hear me. This microphone is so directional. There's a lot. Visually, this is real appealing, right? Staring at a fucking menu. Okay, but they upload audio to Spotify and Apple Podcast. Okay, yeah, I could do that. That wouldn't be bad. Hell, I already record video plus audio on separate tracks from every stream that I do. So if I really wanted to be a lazy fuck about it, I could upload my stream audio as a podcast. Not that anyone would listen to it. There's nothing of substance if you were just listening. Like, you'd have to look at the screen every now and then to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like, I do technically record just audio from the streams. Okay, so let's run that. Now, what all do we need? Oh, 90 RPM is not, oh, it's for 60 mil. We wanted to do a 250 mil. Force desired gauge, prefer low. 13 rounds a minute is not bad. And that's with barely any cooling. Okay, we can handle that. We can handle that. Gauge increaser. And then we will do, okay, cooling is back down again. So let's do a 5-way cooler. Let's see. Oh, why are you not connecting? There we go. Okay, there's that. Let's do something like that. 13.7, so that would get me to 14.1. That gets me 14.1. Okay, cool. And then we'll do recoil absorbers down from here. Not enough. Almost enough. Hold up. Hey, that's good. That's good enough. That's all that matters. Okay. Cool. And then we can put a mantlet. We'll do an AA mantlet. And I need to check what I need to have for a full burn. 10.3. Goodness gracious. Okay. Barrels. 4, 8, 2, Yeah, there we go. That's 10 point something. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Should I make this a railgun? I think that's really it. Should I just make it a railgun? I actually will open it between naps. Help sleep. You mean stream audio? Yeah, I don't know. I think I could probably dabble in a podcast. I need to write down some topics and like, you know, get together a little list to kind of keep me on track so I don't get like super far off subject and then have no idea where I was at, so I can actually finish a thought. And then yeah, I could probably do a podcast. Could probably do that. I'll need to figure out. I would like to record it, of course. I would like to have the video for it and throw that on YouTube. But then I could do the audio. That wouldn't be a big deal. Okay. Cool. We got a nice... Oh, that turret is very tall. Okay. Oh man, that turret is much taller than what I was expecting. Okay. I guess I could shorten it and do a 3 meter. Or even a 2 meter. I don't know. But I think it's just really tall. I think we make it work. I think I'd try and wrap it around this thing. I think I'll make it work. Let's first get rid of that. And we'll go ahead and something like that. We'll just put a little 3 meter box down that thing. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what I want to do about, you know, making it. I'm just gonna have to make this thing wider, I guess. I'm just gonna have to. You know, Zero was right. Boat too small. Boat too small. I know, he's probably rolling around, kicking and screaming and laughing that boat too small. I get it. I get it. Okay, that's honestly not terrible. I won't lie. Not terrible. We could do something like that. Like that. Let's do... No, we'll actually just end up bringing this whole thing back. We will... Something like that. Yeah, we'll do something like that. That's okay. We'll just kind of thicken this whole front end up. Yeah, I'm actually okay with this. This isn't terrible. Okay. Prop can just use injector engines to save space. Well, what's my cost at? Only 20? Yeah, I can probably do that. Well, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of space to be saved. I've got pistons and what are the things talking? Carburetors right on top of each other. I mean, it's a pretty compact little brick. I'm not too worried about it. I probably need to bring this up anyway and put something up here and probably armor the bottom of it again. Probably need to make this thing a little bit wider as well. There's just a couple things I can do. There's no worry. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Let's see. Can this still turn? Yes, okay. Okay, so I mean it fires pretty good. Fires pretty wrong way. Fires pretty good. That's a pretty good thing. The only thing though is that it is not armored. It is not armored at all. What I might do is maybe move the firing piece up one so I can put a plate on it at least. Yeah, that might be what I do is move it up just one so I can put a plate on it. Because I could just put a plate like a turret cap on it, and I guess at the point that the turret cap goes, then the whole ship is kind of gone. How much does it cost? I guess it is pretty cheap, so I could use them sort of expendably. I really should have made this bigger. Zero was right. Zero was right. I probably should have just made this bigger. Let's see. Let's see about... Fucking Minecraft villager. Size is fine. Do you think I'd just put a cap on it and just let it be kind of poorly protected on the inside? Or I guess I could do something like this. Oh, let's see. What kind of... Can that turn? Yeah, that can turn. Okay, that's sort of got like a little protectiveness to it. Nope. Let's grab a 4-meter beam. Then a 2-meter slope. Something like that. Yeah. I mean, that's better than no armor, right? Better than no armor, and it can still turn. Yeah, and it can still turn. Looks like a PT boat from World War II. How long has it been playing? HZ Layer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We have been streaming for right at an hour and 15 now. The first, I don't know, 10 minutes of this stream was me hoping and praying that the internet was stable. So about an hour, and then we've spent, 2 and 3 minutes here and there, not really doing anything, basically doing this, just me chatting. All that we've gotten done is this really ugly hull, an AI brick, some basic, the bare necessities. It's the simple bare necessities. That's all we've gotten built so far. We haven't done a whole lot. Oh, terms of experience. This is my first boat. I came from Space Engineers. Yeah. So, combat experience? None. Design experience? Some. Alright, let's finish out this turret. I do like the idea of this. I do like the idea of that, and then throwing down a crazy little triangle right there. Yeah. Let's see, and then we'll do a... Is there maybe a transition? No. What do I need here? Maybe I do need a transition. Yeah, that's all I needed. Was it? No. I need just the 2 meter. Do I? No, I need a 1 meter so I can really taper it in. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I kind of like that. Okay. And then we'll do a 3. Hold up, I'll read chat in just a second. Hold on. I'm a man of awful turret caps. Oh, yeah, that rear end is stank but ugly. Hold on. Let's grab a 2 meter instead. Stank but ugly. Grab a 2 meter slope. Yeah. There we go. Man, that's a fucking ugly turret cap. Holy shit. We're gonna run it though. Holy shit, that turret cap is massive for the gun, for the boat. I'm gonna have to make the boat bigger. Look at that ugly shit. That line though, this line right here that like curves up and then continues over, that is a beautiful accent line. Will not lie. All right, let me read what we got going on. Honestly, doesn't look bad for a first boat, although I think it may have some stability issues. Give the boat wings so that way you can confidently say that you didn't build a boat even though you did. Convert it into an chronoplane. Also, you bind blocks onto the number keys for smoother building, like building basic beams. Are we letting him cook? No, look at this shit. I fucking burned it. It's fucking off. Look, the only thing that looks good about what I've done is this right here. And then, wait, hold up. Is this right here. That one accent line, that one body line right there is fucking beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to make this thing thicker. You know what would save this? You know what would save this? Like, I'm being dead ass. You know what would save this? CJE, nacelle, hovercraft. I could save it. I could save it. Trust. Trust I could save this. Yeah, let's make it a little thicker. Let's see. So we're gonna need to So I set out originally to build a hydrofoil. That was the plan originally. I think we've strayed away from that long ago. We strayed away from that long ago. But turning this into a hover vessel, I'm just saying, we got 20,000 to play with. I could put a really shitty engine in this thing. All right, let's first block this up because this is ugly as shit. Let's see. There we go. Okay, now that that's all protected, let's make this thing a little bit wider. Actually, let's use 2s so we can really taper this thing out. Really get some width going on it. We're gonna bring it back a little bit. Maybe start tapering it here instead. Yeah, something like that. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck is happening here? Also, you can press P to make it easier to view the internals of a vehicle. Oh. Okay. Cool, thanks. Chrome dome, clanker, wire back, gearhead. What does Sigma? Yeah, Testy, are you losing it? Is your AI going crazy right now? I think you might be lost, brother. Ooh, that's too far back. Okay, we are gonna have to rethink a good chunk of this, I believe. Maybe. Let me think about it. If we build some sort of superstructure here-ish, it might work. Just be hating robots. Yeah. No, wait. What are we waiting for? I'm waiting. Hands off. Hands are up. What are we waiting for? I think I just flared this out too far back. Like, I think that's the issue. I think if I just move this forward a little bit, I don't think it'd be all that bad. Like maybe like right here. The expansion came out like right about here. I think it'd be okay. Rain says wait, so we're gonna wait. If he wants me to do some fuck shit though, that's what I'm doing. I'm expanding it from right here. Because this is where the flat part is. Oh, we've got to put our block in there. There we go. What kind of price range are you going for? Or are you just going with the flow? Ideally, like sub 50K. So I guess I do plan on putting some like Sea-Wiz missiles on this to kind of help. I want this thing to be an alternate, like my version of the Marauder. That's what I want. So instead of a forward mounted cram. Wait, why comments was getting deleted? No clue. I don't like actively control it. If it gets out of hand, I can actively control it, but I typically have a pretty hands-off approach about comments and things. So if things are getting deleted, that's probably just some YouTube jank. Or auto mod might, like YouTube little like comment auto mod, that might be fucking you as well. If you're saying something, got no idea. Like, it doesn't even have to be bad. Yeah, sometimes like really random words can trigger it. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and start continuing on like the back end of like this right here, while you talk about what you're doing. Give it another gun. Yeah, I think somewhere back here. I think a smaller gun back here with a superstructure in the middle. And when I say superstructure, I mean similar to this. Bro. Alright, I guess that was technically my fault. I'm killing you. Okay, let me try starting it out here instead. When I say superstructure, this is what I'm talking about. Just this little like hut on top. I really like this. This is kind of the aesthetic that I'm going for with the ship over there. It's just, instead of it being a missile carrier, it is I'm putting a turret up here in the front. This is kind of the idea. This is the idea. Are you sticking to APS crams, or are you going to do some more exotics like plasma and particle? I really want to get good at building particle cannon. Really, I want to get good at the game. I want to get good at building... Good night, Testy. I appreciate you being here. I want to get good at building APS. I feel like all my APSs suck ass. And Rain, you'll hear me refer to him as, just tells me that I build too small, which I can believe that. Most things in this game are pretty big. Because like this thing right here, it's sorry, it's 31,000. Like, it's really small. It even has an interior. We go down right here. It even has a little interior where you can control it from. It's got a heartstone and everything. Like, this thing is, it's breadboarded. Wait, hold up. And then you go back out, and then you go up in here, and then this is the captain. He's looking out. Yeah. I don't know. I really like it. I'm really proud of the way this ship craft looks. Really happy with the way it looks. This is kind of the idea of building that. I wanted more of like a boat version of this, which I guess this is already pretty boat-like. This is very like sail, like desert boat, like I would imagine this thing floating across the desert, kind of a thing. That's the vibe that this gives, and I think it's just this long, low, flat cap superstructure. But yeah, I'm gonna throw some missiles on here. Probably have this gun. Maybe put some sort of gun on the back end right here. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna have something. Let's see. When you say give it another gun, do you mean like a side gun? Ezra, welcome in. Sorry you're late. There ain't no worry about being late. We're streaming. We're streaming every day. There ain't no worry. There's literally no worry. If you miss part of a stream, there ain't no worry. It don't matter. $50K is starting boats. Yeah, and that's all I want. I want things that are like sort of small that can hold their own against other small things. Because I feel like that's the best way to learn. Because if I build some like, you know, like 1 million material boat to start out with, and it doesn't do good, then I just wasted hours building it. Back gun, of course. One front, one back. Okay. Well, let me finish out let me finish out the rest of this hull, kind of figure out where we're going to end up with it, and I'll figure out where I need to put a gun back here. So hold on. I'm going to extend this from further out front. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Let's do something. There we go. Now does that look... Oh, fuck. Now does this look correct? Does this taper look correct? Sorta. Maybe this is where I get the hydrofoil look from. Maybe instead of building the bottom of it out and then bringing it up, I go a little higher up and then flare it out at the top since it's going to sit in the water. Maybe. Hold on. Let me figure this out. I've never built a boat before, so you got to bear with me. I don't quite know what I want aesthetically. Let's see. I know we're gonna have to extend it out lengthwise, but I just wanna. Can I get away with something like? Let's see. We'll do a slope. We'll do 3 meter offset. Too wide. Is 2 enough? 2 might be enough. Maybe 3. 3 might be enough. And then back here, we'll do the same 3 meter offset. Something like that to kind of give me some extra deck space. And I'll put like a little Sea Whiz canopies or something on the side. So how many vehicles in total have you built? Here, I built so few that I can just spawn them in real fast. Just give me a second. He built some silly stuff while learning. Yeah, I did. I built some real goofy shit while I was learning how to play this game. Yeah, something like this. And then we're gonna kind of pinch this in, kind of like the, we're going to bring this in. Oh, fuck. We're going to bring this in like that and then bring it back out and give us like a little circle space right here for a CWiz cannon to sit kind of down and on the side. Okay, I think I might be having an idea. I might be thinking a thought. Are you adding more details to the boat or kind of restarting? A bit of both. Bit of both. We are figuring out what kind of shape we want, and as we figure out the shape we want, we're gonna figure out where things need to be placed, because I have no idea. I have no idea. I did not go into this with any sort of planning at all. I hit start stream, and that's that. Now we're here. Now we're here. All right, so since let's take a moment. Let me show Layer what we built so far. So we've got bunker. I won't spawn in all the variants of things. What kind of CWiz defense are you going for? Like missile interceptors or actual AA guns? I'll probably have just missile interceptors. I'll probably just have missile interceptors on one-axis turrets. So, or maybe spin blocks. Which one do I need to tell it to just like hold a specific angle? I don't want the missiles to be facing perfectly forward, and I don't want them facing outwards. I want them at like a 45. I don't know. I guess I could put them on a turret and let them target lock before they launch. I don't know. I guess I'll put them on turrets. Anyway, so I've got a couple variants in here, and so like M is going to be missile, P is going to be plus. I think that's what I ended up telling myself it was for. ACM is like armor. I don't remember. There's a bunch of like different variants of things. I went away from that naming scheme because obviously I can't fucking remember what it means. Which is why I went to this number naming scheme, which is just Lancer, the name of the ship, 08, and it's just roughly how many materials it's worth. So 08 is roughly 8,000. 040 is roughly 40,000. It's a little under 40, a little under 35 really. So I could have done 035, but that's roughly what the naming scheme is 0. First big number designates how much material, and it doesn't have to be exact. Like, see, this one should technically be a 030, not a 03, but I don't really give a fuck. So I'm going to spawn in so you can see the shapes of everything that we built. So this was one of the first things that we built that actually, well, I say functioned. Oh, okay, it does function. This is one of the first things we built that actually functions. And it's definitely something. It is definitely something. Inspired off of the bunker from Borderlands 2. Very loose rendition. Basically just a flying brick. Okay, so that was like the first thing that we got working. Then we built the... I think then we built the knight. I think that was the next like long stream that we did. Yeah, that's it. Then we built this thing. And honestly, it's not terrible. It has I don't have any missile defense on it. I don't think I have any smoke generators. I don't think I have any chaff. Its detection could use some work. It's definitely like a beginner craft. And you can see there's definitely some heavy Space Engineers inspired design philosophy to it. It's very stubby, it's very short. I was working with block links that I knew I could like understand. And the cannon on it isn't all that great. Honestly, it's a very beginner craft. So we'll get rid of it. And then after that, I think we built the Spectre. No. Vanguard. We built the Vanguard, which is basically just a bigger version. You can see we got like this double layer look. If you remember on the last one, it kind of had a similar like 2 points at the front. So that's kind of where this came from. You can tell there's definitely some similarities here. Long front, nasal on the rear, pointy rear end. This is just a bigger version of what we had built earlier with 2 cannons on it instead of just the 1. And this one does actually have some defense. And it's made of metal. So basically everywhere that I wanted the other one to be improved on, this one is improved. And then after that, I actually don't think I did a stream for this one. I think I just built it, just kind of trying to learn the game some more, which I've already showed this one off. I'm gonna head out. I'm sleepy as fuck. Good night. Good luck to building your boats. See you next time. Ezra, I'll see ya. Be safe, have fun, or enjoy your sleep. Have a good night's rest. You can see I started to mess around with like deco on this one. This is my first attempt at building with deco blocks. Like this is a big cram barrel, I think. You see I got the points to line up pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. I'm just pretty happy with this one altogether. And this one still has like room to expand if I ever wanted to put like a something crazy in here. I don't know what I'd put in here, but I could put something. And it's CJE. It's a pretty efficient CJE as well. But yeah, so there's that. The Spectre is a plane that I'm building. I won't even bother with showing it. The Vanguard I just showed. Seeker I just showed. The Raider. Oh my god. Rain, if you're still here, the Raider is my first attempt at building a boat off camera. Because I didn't know how to build something that floats. So... yeah. There's that. Holy shit. So this is actually my first boat. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. Can I show you the internals of this thing? Would ya? Yeah, so it's got multiple metal compartments in here. The AI, I don't even think it's protected by anything. I think it's just got air above it. Yeah, it's just got air above it. It's just sitting on a little bed of stone. Let's see. It's got a fucking railgun. It's got I think it's a 5-meter railgun in here. The railgun actually does fantastic. Like the gun itself, because like I've built APSs before, the gun itself is fantastic. The rest of this thing is fucking awful. It's multi-layered like alloy, metal, wood. It's got some stone in the bottom of it. It's a real flaming pile of shit. But I thought you'd like to see it. Oh, and it has this. It has these fucking missiles that shoot out of the ass. Yeah, it's a real piece. And it goes like 60 meters a second. Like, it's fast, too. It's really funny. Anyway, yeah. Fuck that thing. I think that's about all that we've really built. I kind of delete the things that I don't like. I guess I can show you the Lancer. This is the Lancer. It is a breadboard missile launcher that is designed to be cheap and expendable. Spawn a couple of these bad boys in and, you know, let them go. They'll do their thing. As long as there's no laser or pack, these things are basically invincible. Basically. As long as there's nothing that's hit scan. The breadboard does work. This is just its idle. It's just circles. Anyway, all right, let's get back to building. I hope that was a good walkthrough of what we've done so far. Spin block works easier for the turning. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do what I wanted to right here, and that's mirror mode. Alt in. Okay. Good deal. All right, are we building on the ship? We are. Let's build onto this, so I can do that. Let's see, just do a regular block, and then we'll do. We'll just do a regular one right here. I think that can turn. If it can't, I won't worry about it. And then we'll just do a regular block. There we go. Cool. So that gives us the ability to do this. But I think we can now go ahead and encapsulate this thing. Can you turn if that's placed there? Yeah. Could you be closer? Yeah, okay. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah, something like that, okay. Oh, mirror mode. Okay. And then we'll do another, what, something like this. Ah, mirror mode. Do we put a pole here, or do we put a beam slope here? Like this? I don't really guess it matters. This thing is gonna be a kind of a glass cannon, I won't lie. Okay, cool. So we got a little turret, and I'll have to mimic that in. What is the? So do you have some general experience? It's just you haven't done much with boats. Yes, I can build a functional vehicle. I've just never done anything that touches water. All of my stuff flies. Which I think is the space engineers in me wanting to build spaceships. The whole reason I even left space engineers to come to this game was because I liked the intricacy of building in this game. Just the intricacy of the game, which is lacked in Space Engineers. Space Engineer, oh, my face is like disappearing. Space Engineers is really simple, and there's not a whole lot of blocks, and there's really no combat. It's just a very simplistic game. Like at the core of it, it's pretty simple. And so I really enjoy the difficulty of this game. Are you building a new or the same ship? We are building new. From the last time you've seen it, we are building new. Gonna expand this. Hold on. There we go. Something like that. I'm okay with that. That little flat edge back there. I like that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I like this. There should never really be anything behind us. I could actually fill this. What is the... Hold up. The oblique 1 meter sloped panel is the same slope as the empty space. But I'm surprised you haven't built any true spaceships. Is there really any space combat in this game though? Like I know there's a couple satellites, but can't you just hit most of that with missiles or laser or, you know, like is there really any space combat in this game? I'm happy that Thursday is this game also. I mean, Saturday. What just happened? Has anything happened? I don't think so. We're not moving around on screen. There is a space area and arrow stuff stops working at those altitudes. Yeah, I know. When I was building that little thruster craft, it would just shoot into the sky and get stuck up there. So, missile fins stopped working. Okay. Got the #1 crown. I think that's because... Okay, so you're on shorts. I think that's because you're the only one in shorts right now. I think. You're the only one who's commenting from shorts. So YouTube is rolling out this thing. I got a little email in it since I'm a creator. Come on now. They don't give me any money, but they're going to call me a creator. That's some bullshit. They're rolling out this thing to where they're going to start trying to like get people to comment, get people to interact and stuff. And so the more you comment, the more you interact, the higher you go. It's similar to Twitch, how I think you can have like a Twitch rank in like a streamer scoreboard kind of a thing. I'm pretty sure there's a way that I can make that to where as you comment, you earn points, and as you earn points, you can use those points to type commands and mess with my game or say things on screen or stuff like that. I think there's some stuff I can do there. I just haven't looked into it. Okay, let's work on a little superstructure kind of thing and kind of get the outside of this thing done. #1 on the leaderboard. Yippee. Hell yeah. Or I guess the lower portion of this wouldn't be a bad thing to start working on either. I guess none of it's really a bad thing to work on. YouTube loyalty rewards? Yeah, something like that. Oh, Nature Sounds is back. Welcome back, Nature. Welcome back. Okay, so since we did a 3 meter slope up there, I don't really guess I have to do a 3 meter. I guess I could do 4. Just gonna be back a little ways, is all. Let's do a transition. Let's do a 2 meter offset. Something like that. And then can we go into a 3 meter down? Make it look a little smoother. No, but can we do a 1 meter? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, this works. Hold up. Let's do something shorter, though. Like maybe a 2. Maybe a 1. I don't really know what kind of block I need to adapt this down. I guess really the issue is this block. And then we'll just use like a 3 meter, something like that. And then something like that. Right? Yeah, and then I can use a 3 meter vertical slope. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. Yeah. Let's see what you got going on over here. I think I can see that thing YouTube is doing. I have 100 XP on me. Yeah. So I don't know if that XP is attached to just this stream or if it's attached to my account. Like, if I end the stream and start another stream, if you carry that XP over to the next stream. If you carry it over to the next stream, then that's good. That means that I can set up, you know, like loyalty rewards, basically. Like when you get 1,000 or so, you can do a text-to-speech on screen. I'll just need to figure out. I need to go read through the email and see what all I can do with it. Imagine making the German battleship Bismarck. There's probably someone who has already done that. But space enemies can be quite dangerous. There's the one faction with like an orbital cannon. That sounds very Scarlet Dawn or what's it? Twin Guard? Bruh, now I can see the emojis bouncing on stream. Yeah. See, now you're in the right stream. Fuck it, spam emojis. I don't care. Do your thing, man. Spam emojis and get like I think if you put like a bunch of them in one message, a bunch of them pop up on screen. So, you know, sit there and type out like fucking 40 emojis. Make those fuckers like confetti. Have fun. Do a transition. Is it a 2 meter slope that I need? No. Definitely like a 3 meter. Is it? Yeah, it's 3 meter. Something like that. Okay. Can I do a 3 to 2? Oh, that would work. And then do a 1 to 2. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I needed. So then we'll do a probably just a 2 meter. Somewhere in there we're gonna run a 3. So we'll do a 3 right here. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay. Yeah, hey, look at that, fellas. We figured it out. We got all the blocks. We got all the shapes. Good shit. Bravo. Oop. Oop. And then I think that one is just gonna have to be like a 3 meter. Yeah. Oh, look at us, fellas. We're fucking geniuses. Oh, okay. So hold up. So I've been thinking about adding a new game to the stream series. I really like Borderlands 2, and I sort of played Borderlands 3, but couldn't really get into it. And with Borderlands 4 being like, you know, right around the door, I'm thinking, what if I did a playthrough series of 1, 2 pre-sequel, or 1 pre-sequel, 2, 3, and then 4. I don't know. I have to figure out which one, what order they are. Would you guys be interested in that? I understand that that's like a crazy different thing than what we normally do here. I'm a variety channel, so I mean, it's not like it's super crazy. But I do, you know, different things. Would y'all be interested in that? Is that something that you'd want to see? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. That looks nice. And what does this guy need? He needs a 2 meter. Okay, we can do that. Okay, well I guess that's kind of this block. Play Atom Ball, please. You send messages in live stream in order to gain XP and gifting and super chats. Oh yeah. So I don't think I unlock gifting and super chats until 500 subscribers. Nice torp view. Is that good or bad? I kind of like the head of the missile sticking out like that. I guess I could extend it one more gantry, but I kind of like just the way it looks as is. I think I'm going to leave it. And then this weird little gap right here. I don't know if I should really worry about that. Can I bring that down? I guess I could do that. Does that look smoother? Yeah, that does look smoother. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, this is a funky look. This is going to be a funky looking ship. Just nice looking torp view. What's the disclaimer in the description? Oh, I'm AI generated. I'm not real. This shit ain't real, twin. Let's see. Let's get a... maybe like a 2 meter... Oh, 2 meters saved me. Yeah, something like that. Very reminiscent of like the fighter jets with the pinched fuselage, like the F-15. F-15's got the little pinch that I'm talking about. Let's see if I need. Oh, that's nice that lined up well. If I need to, I guess I could route a detection component right there. But we'll keep that in the back of our mind. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours within the past 2 months to unlock gifting and memberships, aka YouTube partnership program. Sorta. You have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 public watch hours within 1 year to unlock gifting and super chats. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours to unlock like memberships and something else, ads, like just ads, making money off ad revenue. But it's 1 year, so you got 365 days. Currently, my channel generates like right at 200 to maybe 300, anywhere between there, so like right around 250. Maybe if they changed it, but I'm pretty sure super chats are just behind the 500 subscribers. That's why I'm kind of pushing for 500. But yeah, so like my channel generates right around 250 to maybe 300 hours per month. So I'm like a month or two away from hitting my 3,000 watch hour mark. And then hopefully in a month or two, I'll hit 500. So I should be hitting both those marks at the same time. It should be pretty good, which means, you know, good things for the channel. If you guys want to give me money to say shit on screen or something, that becomes an option. Which Steam games do you play? Why am I wearing the tinfoil hat? It's crazy out there, you know? Shit gets crazy. Let me drink some water. I've been yapping for a minute. I'm not ending the stream until this is finished. Finished meaning loosely finished. I'm still gonna go back and rework some of this on stream, of course. Okay, so I think this is a good little spot for a little AA. Should it be set to this block or this block? This block, and it's gonna have a little bit of overhang. I guess I should do this block, and if I need to, I can just pinch this some more. Oh, it's 1:29 a.m. Go to sleep. I know this guy's time zone. I know this guy's time zone. Yeah, I guess I could pinch it some more just in preparation. There we go. Yeah, alright, and then we'll choose that block as our... Alright, now how much space we got in here? We got some pretty decent space. Especially once we get rid of this bullshit. The remnants of battleships past. Alright, there's actually a lot of remnants in here. Oh man, there's actually a lot of remnants in here. Okay. We might have to... this might be a good spot to put some metal, so I'm gonna leave that open for the time being. How expensive are we? Only 22? That's not terrible. So let's put ourselves a... sub-object... one-axis turret. Should I build the turret and then... from basement floods from the last storm? I'm in Iowa, dude! I'm suffering from basement floods from the last storm, dude. That's how I read that. You guys want me to eat in the mic? Which platform? PC? Steam? Mouse and key. I need help. I haven't slept for a week. Help me. Alright, I got you. Are you on your phone? You watching this on your phone? Turn your brightness all the way down and turn it down. All the way. Maybe leave one bar. Put it underneath your pillow and go to sleep. Missile silos? Maybe. Should I do vertical launch? Or side launch? I guess I could do... I could put like a couple right here. Kind of shooting forward. You know what I'm saying? There we go. All right, so I want to build a little missile pod on this thing, I think. You a bike guy or a car guy? I'm a bike guy. I'm actually both. I'll be real. I got a project car and I got a project motorcycle and a motorcycle. I'm a both guy. Layer, I do plan on adding missile silos. I just don't know what kind. Longtail, you're heading out? Alright, I'll see ya. Get some sleep. I don't know, what kind of little turret should I put here? I could put like 2 auto loaders. You know, make it really small. 2 auto loaders and just let them be little CWIZ guns. What motorcycle do I own? I don't own any motorcycles. No, real shit though, just go check out the channel. Most everything is there. How is Botrix in 7th place? Because Botrix is a bot. Botrix auto sends messages like, want to donate? Type !donate, or full view is available on the channel. I don't even know if the donate link works. Oh, see, there it is. Full screen view available on channel. I don't even know if the !donate link works. I set that up a long time ago, like maybe 4 or 5 months now. If it doesn't work, just let me know. If it does work, then... Weren't you planning on making the CWIZ missile interceptors? Yes. Are missile interceptors more reliable than APS? CWIZ? At least, you know, at this scale, like really small. I don't know. Whatever I build, I want it to be somewhat reliable. What cost are we at? We're only at 22k, so I've got some material to burn on this. It's working, but the page just vanishes after like 5 or 10 seconds. Hold on. I want to see what you're talking about. Let me pull out the handy dandy. Oh, it's invisible. Let me pull out the handy dandy brick. Hold up. I'm about to pull up my own live stream. Let's see. Can I access my own live stream? Yeah, I can. Looky me. Here. Chris. Hey. How you doing, Chris? We're just doing some very light testing here. Okay. Donate. Did that work? Okay, gave me the link. Go to the page. It works for me. The link works for me. Oh, and then it disappears. You're right. Huh. What the fuck? Oh, okay. You just reload the page and it shows back up again. I don't really know why it does that. But yeah, no, it works. You just gotta reload the page. I do have to warn you right now. That donation page, while it does work, it offers a thing that does like text on screen, like a text to speech for the stream. That is not set up. You can do it and I can see it, but I'll see it after the stream, but it will not display on stream. That text to speech for some reason was crashing my OBS like completely. I did a test donation and just sent a words like giggly goop or something, and it crashed my stream immediately. So if you donate, I appreciate you, but I won't know about it until stream is over. So, you know, your mileage may vary on that. I'm sorry about it. Let's do small missile. And we will do 2 of them. 2 of them. And then we'll put a little connector in the middle. And we'll put a little receiver on the back. Yeah, I like that. I mean, should I do that, or should I just do... I feel like that's really space inefficient. It is really space inefficient. I'm taking up a full 9 blocks for 2 missile pods. Royal Enfield Himalayan. That's one of their newer bikes, isn't it? That's one of their like their ADV-esque bikes. Royal Enfield Himalayan. Yeah. That's like their part of the market for their like their ADV stuff. I know it's got a 450 in it. Do you know what kind of power it makes? Like, you know how much it weighs and what kind of power does it make? If you're using it as an off-road bike, I have numbers in my head that I want it to be, and if I'm using it as an on-road bike, I have numbers in my head for what I want it to be. And if you're using it for its intended purpose of like off-road, on-road, then I have numbers in my head for what I want it to be. I would expect right around 40 at the crank, and then right around 35 at the wheel. That's about what I'd expect from a 450. Dual sport, at least. And then I'm picturing it to weigh like low 300s. Low 300 pounds. Maybe mid 3s. 350 pounds. 300 to 350, that's my guess. 300 to 350 with 40 horsepower. I'll respond. Let me eat. I don't want to talk into the mic like this. Hold on. Stream should have been recommended, so I figured why not say hi. I'm extremely tired, so I probably won't be here for long, but wanted to say have a good day, man. You're killing it what you're doing. Chris, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Holy shit, 440 pounds? No. At that point, at that weight and that power, I would just get a DR650 or an XR650. Tried and true engines that have existed since the fucking 90s. They literally have not changed since the 90s and have those same stats. Get an XR650L or a DR650 or a first gen KLR 650 and then do the doohickey mod on it. Bulletproof motorcycles. Don't get a Royal Enfield at that point. Chris, I do appreciate you though. Don't think that just because I swapped subjects real fast to what nature was saying that I'm dismissing you. No, I appreciate it for real. But no, yeah. 40 horsepower with 440 pounds? Come on, man. Go get yourself some Japanese iron. Suzuki DR, Honda XR, Kawasaki KLR, 650s, thumper singles. No problem. Kindness is free, so I'm going to go to sleep now, but I give you a sub for now. Chris, I appreciate you, man. Sleep well. It's 400,000 in Indian currency. I don't know how much that is in USD. 400,000. I don't know what Indian currency is. Rupiah? Hold up. What country uses Rupiah? The stream is all over the place, fellas. What country uses Rupiah? Indonesia? Yeah, it's an Indonesian rupiah. So what is Indian? What does India use? What is India's currency? Rupee. That's it. I knew it was an R word. Okay, anyway, we're not putting these on a missile, on a turret. We won't be doing that. India is going to be rupee. Right. Advanced cannon. Can I do an autoloader like this and then a firing piece right next to it? Does that function? Yeah, that functions. Does this function? Holy shit, it does. It's incredible. Okay. Are we dead ass? Does this actually works? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. So we have 1 meter to work with. Let's go ahead and do 18 mil with as many parts as we can. We will do sabot head, solid body. Fuck yeah. We name this Big Shell. And then we'll name this one Lil Shell. Big Shell, Lil Shell. It's 46.55. Yeah, just buy a used XR650. Buy a used DR650. Fuck, buy a new DR650 for that much. There's sabot bodies and fins, but also there's dedicated munition. Oh, munition defense rounds. That's right. That's what I needed to do. Thank you, Lair. Do I need to worry about this shit exploding on my boat though, with just the one autoloader and mag or clip? Let's see. Explosive radius is 7 meters, only does 19. Is that enough? I've got no idea. I've actually got no idea. I don't know what is like a reasonable stat to expect here. I've never built a APS Sea-Wiz. I've always just done little missile interceptors. Explosion would be negligible. Is it because it's munition defense? It just doesn't do a whole lot of damage? Aim the weapon straight at the enemy, ignoring gravity and vehicle velocities. No. Prefer low. Number of barrels, 6. Alright, so cooling, so 181 RPM, that's pretty shit, won't lie. But maybe good enough for Sea-Wiz. Hold up, can I put a cooler on it here? No. Okay, so this is kind of it. You think 181 is probably good? No, it's less powerful than an actual HE, although you may want the laser fuse thingy. Laser targeter. You may want a fuse and the laser fuse adjuster for proximity damage. Okay, so I probably need to just make this thing a little bit bigger then, huh? I mean, I do have room. I've got plenty of room to play around with. And I did already build that badass design of a shell. So. Laser can go on firing piece. Okay. Understood. Let me get a 5-way cooler real fast. Do that. And then we'll do a recoil absorber. Just something so it's not nothing. Laser targeter. And then, is it mantlets? We'll do AA. Inputs. I'm not going to put a block. I'm not going to put intakes up here. I know it would be beneficial, but I'm not going to try and keep this thing short. Little shell. Okay, and then you said put a... What? Put a... What was the fuse? Timed fuse? No. What fuse did you say? Laser fuse? Timed fuse? Okay. Okay. That works. Good enough. Do you think it would be worth me moving the timed fuse to this one and putting another munition defense? Or do you think a single munition defense body is enough? What are we thinking? Do I add another munition defense body and increase the damage but lose a little bit of speed? Yeah, I mean, I would think that's good enough for things that are like coming right at it or almost right at it, you know, within a couple of degrees. I didn't even think about it. It also does kinetic damage if it hits, so I don't know. I think that's probably okay. I think we're okay with this. We'll see how it does. How much does it need? 4 meter. And I'll still put a bore evacuator up here. Okay, yeah, cool. It has a full side-to-side range. That's all I wanted. Oh, you're not actually on anything. I got you. Which means you could actually be a 2 meter absorber. Yeah. Okay. Do 18. Prefer low, 4-desired gauge, 6 barrels. Much better stats. Much better stats. Alright. And then we'll put in the local weapon controller. Good shit. Look at that. That's our AA. I think that'll be decent enough. Oh, CWIS controller. Okay. That's right. That's right. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's shoot this thing. I want to see what it. Why is it... Oh, no ammo? Okay. Hold on. I need to put more ammo storage on this thing. Where would be a good spot? I guess up here, maybe? Let's see. We will do heavy armor. Oop, wrong way. Something like that. I understand that if we get shot, this thing is basically a goner. But something like that, or just the twin boxes? You think a 2-box should be good? Hold up. Let's move it in one. And I'll just grab a... something like that. Liam Fleck, how you doing? What kind of engagement distance is this thing going to be at? 1,500? 1,600? That's about typical of what I do most of my things, is I have them pretty far off. I say far off. I don't know. Typically, most of the things that I design are like 14 to 2,000 meters away when they engage. This one will probably have to be a little bit closer just because it has the torpedoes. So I don't know. Alright, can this thing shoot now? Let's see. Why do you suck? Why are you bad? 315? Can you do just like, if I just tell you to do that, will you be better? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, I like that. That's good enough. Probably good enough. Okay, so now, how can I... gonna make it rotate? Oh, the barrel? I can. Let's see. Yeah, it's much cooler. I do want, though, the barrels to be closer together. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Yeah, I got you. I did it. Okay, so how can I save this? Don't I have to do like the... don't I have to do a... was it Control P? What is it? Yeah, Control P. Okay, I didn't capture everything. Is that everything? Everything except the... everything except the turret block, but that's okay. Save it to disk, and we're gonna call this thing... Ugly little shit ugly little shit There we go. Okay. Okay, okay. So now, oh wait, hold up. So now how do I place that prefab? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so now how do I place the prefab? Sub object saver load. If I do Control O. Oh. Well, how do I do that? How do I save it as a sub object? How do I do that? Do I just Control O on it? Oh, sick. Okay. Use the subobject option. Okay. I'm gonna call it the ugly little shit ugly little shit There we go. Okay, and then oh, it's upside down. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's real good. Okay. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, time to decorate the way that they look. Oh, how do I just select a block? I'm gonna build their casings out of metal since they're so small. Let's see, I know that I'm gonna have to change the way that it sits over there inside of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, this thing is gonna be a little bit wider than I had planned. Okay, so let's do a little 2 meter, little 2 meter, maybe a little 1 meter. Thing is ugly as fuck. Okay, so, but let's change how this looks. Okay, can this thing turn now? Yes, okay. Alright, let's just get rid of this whole pinch right here. Metal plates and panels. Oh, I forgot about those. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be using that, because this thing, I kind of expect it to get exploded. Yeah, I didn't even think about the plates. So I mean, did these things even really block anything? Is there a reason to go alloy? Why wouldn't you just do metal? Oh, it weighs 8 times as much. Okay. Does it provide 8 times as much armor? Doesn't look like it. Alloy it is. Yeah, a small turret like that is something repair bots could easily... That's what I'm thinking. Well, shit, I guess it's still going to be about as wide. And then up here, there's no reason not to just go ahead and continue to use that. Honestly, at that point, there's no reason to not just go ahead and use... that. And then just put plates on the edges. Yeah, I know it's ugly, but it's my ugly. It's my little turret box. Now why are those not connected? We dead ass with that? Really? Okay. Is there some like really tiny microscopic block that I can use? Light block? Yeah, there we go. See, those things don't have completely ethereal, but can still connect things to it. It cannot be hit by projectile weapons, but is weak to nearby explosions. It explodes when destroyed. Understood. Yeah, cool. That solves that issue then. Okay, cool. Can I control O you? There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll go down here. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, that's all considered the same thing. Okay. Well, the more you learn, the more you know. Okay. Cool. Let's put this little pinch back. We will do a I guess still 2 meter. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Might have to do a, is there like a half block? No? Okay. Stigma. Alright, I guess we'll just do metal plate. Yeah, there we go. We'll just do that. Oblique panels are basically half blocks. Okay. Is that ERA? Oh, oblique. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know these exist. Oh, okay. Nice. The more you freaking know. The more you freaking know. Let's see, if I put this here, then do that, does that function? I don't think so. I think that's gonna be too close. I think that's gonna be too close. Yes, it is. What is hitting? These blocks, okay. I guess I'll put another uplink panel right there. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. Thanks for showing me about those. Those are great. Oh yeah, I really fuck with these. Okay. Hold up, I'll read chat in just a second. I'm locked in. Locked in. Hold up. Is this gonna turn? Okay, it can turn all the way around. But you can't turn this way. Why not? Oh, okay, because your barrel. Okay, yeah. So you can turn all the way that way. And you can turn all the way that way. Good shit. Good shit. Okay, cool. That means we got that finished. Good deal. You know, honestly, I know I said that I wasn't gonna end this until like I was finished, but that alone took me like 40 minutes to do. So we might make this like a two-parter. We might finish this up on Saturday. Oblique panels are basically half blocks, although ERA is actually kind of insane how much it can block. Like, I have these glass cannony tanks, and one was able to survive a direct cram hit because of ERA. That's insane. I built something earlier that, like, the Marauders cram, one shot. It penetrated right into the center, and granted, I did have an APS that was frag, but still, it's just the fact that I got one shot by a Marauder. The idea that you can just tank a cram shell is insane. Azim, I'm new to this live. What is it about? We're building, if you'd believe it, this is a boat. We're building a boat. It's a very ugly boat, but it is a boat. And then when we're finished with it, we're gonna have it fight another boat. But I hate to break it to you, you kind of got here like right as we're wrapping things up. So I guess to wrap things up, like to really wrap things up and make sure that it's not just, you know, a boring ass building stream the entire time, we will save this. We're gonna call it the Paladin. I think I spelled that incorrectly. And it's probably roughly a 35,000 right now. We'll call it a 40 though to give us some extra, some overhead. You have a sub? Hell yeah, I appreciate it. What are we at? Oh yeah, 30? Yeah, wait. Put another gun back here at the back, or maybe some missiles down here on the side. Yeah, this thing will be great. Okay, so since we get everything saved, we'll watch something kill something else. Let's watch the Vanguard layer. This is the, at the time of building it, this was my magnum opus right here. Right? Right? So this is like technically version 2. Version 1 was the night. Version 1 was the night. And you can sort of see the similarity there. Sort of see the similarity. It's got like its thruster pack in the rear. It's got this like pointy triangle at the ass. That's kind of the triangle. It's got like this double front end. It's kind of got the double front end. You know, the main turret on top. It's just got a double. It's kind of just like an update. If you're going to put another gun in the back, you'll need to extend it a little bit more. Okay, I'll do that. I'll make sure to do that. Zero, have you been here the whole time? Fuck yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a ton. And if you haven't, then I appreciate you for coming back. Fuck, I don't care. I appreciate you no matter what. Alright, so let's let these two dudes take on... Not a deep water. Let's do... Steel Striders. Paladin. Fuck it. Let's have a Steel Striders Paladin. Okay, so they're mixed in the way that they work. So they are both APS APS missile builds. How much value do we have right now? 138, and I think that one's like 40. So let's go inspect the Paladin. So the Paladin looks like it is... Definitely getting eight on. Yeah, they fight. Yeah, this whole game is about fighting. That's why I fuck with it. Alright, so the Paladin looks like it's getting ate up pretty good. I think the first thing that's going to drop is going to be the Knight. Let's go inspect the Knight. Yeah, it's going to take like one shot right here to these missiles or so. And the Knight is going to be a goner. Yeah, or maybe one of these thrusters is going to get damaged. Either way, the Knight is probably pretty close to dying. It's probably on its last leg. This thing, other than it losing a jet, or almost losing a jet down here, this thing is handling it like a champ. I do want to look at what shell this is using. It's a 2 meter. It's just pure Sabo. Okay. Let's swap that out. Let's swap one of them out for AP, heat, HE, frag, and then set the frag to like 120 degrees. And then the heat pin to like 0.8. Try that. Oh, I accidentally repaired it. Oh well. It's okay. It wasn't really dying a whole lot. Let's go inspect the ship. Alright, so the Knight is down. The Knight is down. It looks like it probably lost fuel, because nothing is functioning on this anymore. Okay. Luckily it's made out of alloy, so it can float there until it gets repaired or reclaimed. Okay, that thing is still firing. Okay, this thing is... Dang, what is this thing made out of? Just a bunch of metal? Bunch of alloy. Just a bunch of alloy. Oh, it's got a lot of open space underneath it. Oh, it's got a lot of heavy armor, too. Okay. Yeah, From the Depths is really cool in a way that you can build vehicles, then basically do RTS game with those vehicles. Yeah. So there's this mode as well. If you want to do RTS style, we can zoom in a little bit more, and then you can like see it. So like we're over here right now. We're firing, you know, you can see everything. Alright, so at this point, we're basically watching a roughly 200k ship fight a 130k, 140k ship. Granted, we did have the extra 40 from the night, but still, that would mean roughly 180 in materials is taking down this 200, or what at one point was 220. I would say that's pretty decent. My hovers are not great, but they're okay. Yeah, dude, Warship's still going. Warship is fucking tanking it. It's a lot of armor. It does look like it's starting to kind of sway back and forth, though. Layered alloy and metal can be really strong. Yeah, it looks like it. So is this red block on the outside? Yeah, so the red block is metal, and then they're layering alloy on the inside. So the alloy is keeping it afloat, I'm guessing. Why would you layer metal than alloy and not metal than metal? Oh, looks like it's about to lose a turret. Oh, it's already lost one of the turrets. The turret is completely disconnected at the front. This one is right here. Completely disconnected. Looks like this rear turret is disconnected as well. Okay, AI is completely gone. It's just shooting out at this point. Okay, this is just going to be a slow, painful death for the Paladin. Yeah, it's not even moving anymore. Yeah, I think putting a super cavitation base on the hover that's flying around right now, if I put super cav Sabo on that, like swap it back to Sabo, but then put super cav and have it to target underwater, it could have pierced a lot of this stuff down here and probably taken this thing out a lot faster. But yeah, I'd have to say hovers are pretty fire. We actually might make a separate copy of the ship that we're building. We'll make it a ship, we'll make it a boat and everything, but then we'll make a variant of it that's a hover. So we'll add some little thruster packs to it and transfer it into a hover. Yeah, this thing's not even moving anymore. It's just going to be a slow, painful death. Yep, there it is. Like, I have a ships that doesn't actually really have any guns, but it's so tough that it can tank the tactical nuke in several places. That's sick. Oh yeah, look, I'm getting tired, fellas. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, and look, we lost a turret. We lost a turret. Oh, look at this is how I used to design my APS as well, as stacked on top of each other. I know that's gonna make you absolutely cringe that they are one to one. Everything is. There is no multi-clip loaders in this. This is not like the 3-stack. This is this is an old beginner design right here. I could definitely make a better APS now. It might be cool to rework this thing at some point, or make a Mark III. That could be fun. Yeah, I think a third generation of a hover would be pretty cool. Let's go check out the night. I think it's almost fully repaired. Yeah, it's slowly repairing itself. Oh, no, it's not. The repair bots got killed. Yeah, it normally has repair bots tucked away in here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the repair bots got killed. Crazy. Oh, did the AI get killed as well? I think it did. Yeah, I think the AI got killed. That's crazy. Yeah, this thing's AI dead. Crazy, crazy. I guess I'll just put you out of your misery. Well, fellas. I reckon we're gonna call it here. I had fun. I had fun building. I had fun chatting. Got a lot of new people in here. Got a lot of new faces. Let's swap this back over to that screen. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna put on a little bit of music. I'm gonna just chat with you, kind of just round out the stream here. Have a good night. Have a gooseneck, Chrome. Have a Q gooseneck, Chrome. I will ensure to have a good gooseneck. You ever watch Fantastic Mr. Fox? You ever watch the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox? That's a you know, he's still in the chickens. When he's trying to show Kylie, the possum, how to kill a chicken, and he's sitting there, he's going, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and he says, "Kylie, you gotta kill it." He's like, "I don't have teeth like you, I'm an opossum." That's what have a good gooseneck reminds me of. I might just be losing it. Anyway, I think I'll probably stay here for another song. Sit here for one more song. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and crawl in bed after this, I think. Hey, if I've got enough people here, go hop over to my full screen stream and leave me a like, please. Let's get to 10 likes. Azim, I'll see you. Have a good one. I've had a pretty good day, fellas. I've had a pretty good day. This has been good. We're gonna stream tomorrow. Let me throw on the schedule so you can see it. There you go. There's that. Anybody who's on do I even have anybody on shorts? I don't think I do, so I'm not gonna worry about throwing the schedule over there. Schedule is currently on the main screen. Main stream. So you guys can keep up with what's going on. This stream ended up running a good bit longer than I had planned. We will. So let's see. We're gonna start tomorrow's stream 4.5 hours before right now. So whatever that time is for you, that'll be when we go live. 4.5 hours before whatever time it is right now. Had a good day, fellas. I've had a damn good day. This has been good. Alright, fellas. I'm gonna head out of here. Be safe. Have fun. Y'all go do something you enjoy doing. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, fellas. Peace, love.